a lot of things happened before I started even playing in the league. But then my agent started talking to me about some things, even before I played for Bugesera. I've said it over and over and over. Like I will be honored if a country like Rwanda would say, Elijah, come and play for us.
Thank you for speaking to us, Elani. First and foremost, you ended the season as the top scorer of the league in your first season, netting 15 times. How did you manage to adapt this quick? Like, what would you put that down to?
It's the league here. It's similar to the league I've been used to playing in Nigeria before I came here. So the weather is almost the same. A little bit different on the pitches, but it's still almost the same. So I think it's that can also count as a factor, you know.
How did you become a professional footballer? Like, let's start at the very beginning.
Yeah, like you said, Nigeria is big. A lot of people, a lot of footballers, very good footballers, believe me. And to be a professional in Nigeria, it's not easy, but it's possible, you know. I believe in working hard. I believe in what I see, I can get it because I think it's possible, you know. So I went for trials in the team. That was 2016. I was very young, you know. So I went there. We were training together for almost 3 months, doing the pre-season, and they were not even playing in the Premier Division, you know. Bende Insurance. Yeah, it's now they've promoted to the Premier Division. It's a big team in Nigeria too, but then they were relegated to the second division, so they were playing the NNL. It's the second division in Nigeria. So I went there, and I was really hoping to get the job then, but it wasn't possible. I tried. I felt bad at the point because, of course, I wanted to sign the team for the first time. You know, I was excited. Then something happened. It didn't come through. I went back home, and 3 months later, I signed in the Premier League. Wiki Tourist. That was the first team I signed. It was surprising, you know. I was pursuing something for 3 months. I didn't get it, and I went to sign for a bigger team. They were going to pay more. The life was more comfortable there, you know. I was very, very excited. So that was my first season. That was the beginning of 2017 because I left late 2016 from Benin to Bauchi. Then I signed the team Wiki Tourists 2017.
And then you decided to begin your life abroad in Rwanda. How did you arrive at that decision? Did you know anything about Rwandan football before?
No. But this is not my first time playing abroad. I've played outside Nigeria before. I played in Beirut, in Lebanon, 2018. Yeah, before the COVID. Yeah, before the COVID, I had to go back to Nigeria. You know how it was during COVID-19. It wasn't. Yeah. So that was the first time I played outside Nigeria. Apart from going to Europe for trials, coming back and still playing in the Premier League in Nigeria, you know, it's a lot. So Rwanda is, like I said earlier, it's apart from the population comparison, like you can't compare Nigeria because of the vastness and everything. So, but we're Africans, bro. We live similar life. You know, it's not like in Europe where you see the snow, you see everything. It's not the same from where you come from. It's very similar, Rwanda and Nigeria. Very, very similar.
Yeah, yeah. Did you know anything about Rwandan football before you come?
No.
Nothing. Then you played for some elite club there in Nigeria. In your CV, you played for Enugu Rangers, Lobby Stars. These are big clubs there. How can you differ Nigerian league from Rwandan league?
Okay. Nigerian football, I think, is older than a lot of African football. Like, Nigeria has started playing elite football from, it's not now, you know, because of the quality of players in the nation and the toughness of, you know, the life there, everything. It's not easy, like normal, it's not like a normal life in Nigeria. It's always something you can struggle for. So when you channel this kind of effort to football, you see it brings the results, you know. Teams in Nigeria have won the Champions League, Confederations Cup, you know. Yeah, Rangers, in Imba, you know, and you see teams like Rivers United also, they are reaching to the semi-final and the finals, you know. It's not easy, So the football there is tougher. It's tougher than here. It's tougher than here because the exposure is not the same. But you know how it is. Africa, we still need to improve on a lot of things to reach that standard.
What did you challenge you in your debut season here?
Everything I'm going through here, I could say I've went through 90% of the same thing in Nigeria. The life, the football, you know, it's similar. Like I've been through that phase. So coming here to see the same thing is not new. It's not new to me. So I just felt I've been there. So why not just do the same thing?
Challenges are the same to Nigerians, but what are they?
First of all, I think everyone knows the condition Bukesera was from the beginning. Financially, you know, it wasn't easy. A player playing 3 months, 4 months, 5 months without getting paid. You know, you have people that they look up to you, they depend on you, and what are you going to tell them? It's difficult, but sometimes in life you have to sacrifice something, and football, it comes like that sometimes. That struggle, you go forward, you come back, you go like that until you get that stability. So I think among the challenges, financial challenge was there. The structure also of the team, I would also say maybe it also boils down to also the financial aspect also. So, playing for teams like Rangers, Lobby, you know, your mentality, it has to change, because when you go there, you see they are big teams. They put you in some level that in any situation, in any condition, you have to play. You have to play for yourself. You have to play for your future.
Even so, be exposed.
Yeah. You see, thanks to God, the season has ended, and I'm top scorer in the league. You know, it's not easy, bro. But it requires a lot of effort.
Would you attribute financial problems to the results of the team this season?
Yes, but not that alone. You can't take away the fact that you have players playing in the team that they have families.
What else do you reckon?
Sorry?
What else do you reckon?
You can say how you relate with these guys. Sometimes it's not about money every time. What is the mentality? Like, what mentality are you giving them? Like, before a game, every club have played for, they have something, Before a game, you know that you feel it, man. When you are going to play, the match day, you feel it. They make you feel that excitement, that pressure.
You have a big moment ahead.
Yeah, because every game matters and every game is different. So you have to go in with the mind that this is it. So you don't.
You can say there is no seriousness in terms of leadership and stuff like that.
It's not about seriousness. It's about knowing. It's not about seriousness. You can see the seriousness is there. They are trying how they can try, but you need some people that they know about these things. Like, it's not an idea that you can come and get because maybe you are lame to it. You understand? When you go to play in a bigger team, the mentality is different. That is the difference between a bigger team and a small team, because you go there, they pay them, yes, but then when you are going to play, it's different from when, bro.
Yeah, fair enough. But still, you managed to reach the Peace Cup final, but fell short to Police. Do you think you could have done better and left the season with a title?
The Peace Cup? Yeah, you see, we played until the final. It wasn't easy. We fought, we struggled, we were playing in the league, we were playing in the Peace Cup. The players, your body, you play in 2 weeks, you can play 6 games, 5 games, 7. It's not easy because you have to push. We got to the final. Honestly, we wanted to win it, but then we lost it. It's football, but we lost like men. So we could say we can try again.
You didn't play the final game of the league against Etoile. Does it have a similar to the kinds of financial situation in the club?
No. I've been playing all games, even without money. So why will I miss one game because of money? No. Actually, that day I was suspended because I had 3 yellow cards. So that was why I wasn't there to play. And I'm also in chase for the golden boot. And I needed to play all games because I needed to score goals.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that day was one of the days that my team needed me to be there. Because you can see the pressure. We needed to win. Anything less than win, it would have been a bad situation for the club. So it's not about the finance, it was about the yellow cards, and that was why I didn't play the games.
Talking about Peace Cup, how impactful your head coach, Francis Alindingo, was in helping you reaching that far in the Peace Cup, even beating the title holder Rayon Sport along the way, and even the league. How was he impactful to you?
Believe me, Coach Francis is he's a good coach.
Yeah.
He brought a certain kind of mentality to the guys. When he came, like what I was telling you earlier, you see, he has coached for big teams, bigger than Bugesera. So he came to coach here. He saw that the mentality of the guys, some of the guys were wrong. He tried so much to change some of these things, pushing them to play until the last day. I think he played a very big role on that, the Peace Cup. He has a lot of experience in it. I heard he's the one that has won it most in the league here in Rwanda. So I can say the experience he has had on the Peace Cup also was a factor, because some games he can come up with something and we just get to win and go to the next stage. So yeah, he was very influential on that.
Then you established yourself as Ujesela's talisman, but can we anticipate you staying there and leading the way along in the next season?
Well, I still have a contract with Bugesera. 1 season left, and me and my representative, of course, there's a release clause on my contract, and we've had options, but we are waiting and weighing to see. Everybody wants to live a better life, right? Yeah. So of course, if you get to be somewhere that it's better for you in life, why won't you go?
What's your top priority? Like, are you still looking for more opportunities in Rwanda, or it's time to move on outside? What's your top priority?
Like I said, everyone wants a greener pasture. If I get an opportunity to play for a team in England, do you think I'm going to say no? I can't. But it's one step at a time. What is ahead of you? What is the next challenge? You can't from nursery school and you go to secondary. No, you have to pass through primary, like that. So it's one step at a time. We are hoping for the best, so we are taking it like that, just one step at a time.
But there is lots of speculation that some big clubs here are trying to sign you, and that they have started to be in discussions with you. Have there been any talks yet? And what's the authenticity of that?
Yeah, it's true. That is correct, because my agent, he spoke to me some time ago. Yeah, but we haven't seen to sit down. We have to sit down to weigh our options. What is going to be better moving forward, and then we can decide where is it we are going to, what is it we want, So it's time for it, I think, because now is the end of the season and everything is going to come.
There were shouts for its APR, its Royal Sports Police. Are they included in the discussions?
Yeah. They are. Of course, they are. But like I said, we still have to weigh what is good, what is best, So yeah.
There have been plenty of stick that has been directed towards referees in Rwandan football, because there have been criticism against them from fans, from the players, even the coaches, players. But what's your take on that?
Well, personally, the referees here, they are doing everything possible to improve on their CVs, their work. Believe me, I've met a lot of referees, not only here but in Nigeria, and I try to see how they relate with players, Yeah, the most important thing is you see the relationship with the players. It's not about fighting, it's about controlling the game, because the referee is the boss inside the field. Anything he decides there, that is what is going to be in the match. You understand? So I feel that there are good referees in Rwanda. Believe me, they are very good referees in Rwanda. And if some people are complaining, of course, no one is perfect. Some people can have their flaws, their lapses. Some people can even have bad days. It's football. You can't always have every day you perform good. No. Some people can have bad days. So what I can say is that the referees they are really trying their best, and You cannot take that away. You cannot take that away.
If I ask you, how would you describe Rwanda in one word?
It's peaceful.
So what made you consider playing for Rwanda's national team? Because it has been reported that you have shown interest to do so after they have approached you. Is that true?
Well, Rwanda, I came here like unexpectedly, okay? Like I was supposed to go to, I had other deals to go to. Like I already got my invitation from Chippa United, South Africa, and all of a sudden I'm in Rwanda. And you know, like a lot of things happened before I started even playing in the league. But then my agent started talking to me about some things. Even before I played for Bugesera, he started telling me, like, he saw me and he didn't know me because Emi Fire, my agent, so we spoke on phone from Nigeria. I came here and just like that we started rolling. Like it was just a natural thing. So about the national team, every player would want to be where he's wanted. You understand? Like every player would want to be where he's wanted. Like you can give everything. If where you feel you are welcomed, we appreciate you. We need, man.
Now you feel home in Rwanda.
Yeah, you know, you can give everything on that. I've said it over and over and over. Like I will be honored if a country like Rwanda would say, Elijah, come and play for us. To be an honor, you know, like it's something that it's going to be in my heart forever. So that is it.
What's your best memorable moment in your career so far?
The first time I signed a professional team.
In Nigeria?
Yes. I can't forget it.
That was fair enough. Which song can you listen to on a repeat?
My favorite song? I have this song by Chris DeBorg, Forevermore. I don't know if you know it. It's an old song, but I really love it.
Who is your best friend in Rwanda football?
My best friend?
In Rwanda football. Favorite player growing up?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
What is your most hurtful moment you've experienced in life?
Hurtful moment?
In football, of course.
In football? Losing that final, that Peace Cup final.
Against Police.
I've lost games that hurt a lot, but that particular game, like it felt different. It felt really, really different.
You even had a potential penalty in the lead.
Yeah, but you know, nothing we can do now about it.
That's football. Do you have any kind of pre-game superstition?
Yeah, of course, I do. You want to hear it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to become a footballer?
Yeah. I'm in the environment, of course.
Yeah, I do. I have habits I exhibit before games. I like to listen to songs. I like to really, really just meditate, picture the game before I go to play, you know.
Yeah. There's this kind of witchcraft which have been said into the league. Rwanda, a lot of players, coaches use witchcraft. Have you ever seen it in Rwanda football in this 1 year of you here?
Well, I cannot tell because I'm not into witchcraft. So I only know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. So if there are people that are into witchcraft, I should really feel bad for them because, well, that is it. I don't know. It's not my business. So,
have you ever been used to it?
I'm born into a Christian family, so never.
What is your favorite Rwandan football? Rwandan food. What is your favorite Rwandan food?
Favorite Rwandan food? Isombe.
Isombe?
Yes.
That was surprising.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that fair to eat it before game?
No.
It's a guilty pleasure food.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't eat it before games. I should eat something light before games. So, yeah.
So, who does Elijah think is the best player in Rwandan Premier League?
I've seen the captain of Rayon Sport. I've seen the other striker for Police.
Defender?
No, the midfielder. The guy with I've seen the other guy from Police, Marjorie or something. Marjorie, yeah. And yeah, these guys they are good players. I can say they are really good players.
Don't you put yourself in that higher in the rank of best players in the league, apart from being the best goal scorer?
Do you want an answer?
Yeah.
How do I put myself? Yeah.
I think so. Why not?
About me, I can't tell you I'm the best player in Rwanda because I have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
I have a lot to improve on. And until I get there, I can't tell you I'm the best. So I'm not even close.
Who is then? Even including the foreigner players?
Yeah. Kevin is good. Kevin is good, believe me.
Who does Elijah think is the underrated player? Who do you think is the underrated in the league still?
Passy.
Pacific?
Yeah. The midfielder. Very underrated. The guy is exceptional. And
what's the quality do you like about him?
He's calm. He's always, he wants to learn every time, and he's really talented. Really talented.
Yeah. So what takes your most spare time?
Sleeping, reading. That's it.
The best advice you've ever given to?
The best advice I was ever given to is to always work hard.
If you wouldn't become a footballer, what career would you like to be in?
Yeah. I was modeling before I started playing professional football.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Do you rate your dressing code? Your dressing sense?
I was doing it was more like facial modeling, then yeah, that also, but I didn't go professional, so I had to choose between that and football, so I chose football.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.